And I mean, I love the way that Rania is written and the way that she is very strong and really works to assert her voice. She's made it very clear who she is, and especially this really powerful scene that the incredible actress Andrea, evoked in that moment. She clearly says that I can speak for myself, right? Do you feel like you gave that voice justice?
Yeah. I have faith that people will understand where she's coming from. But there's times where I feel like her, where I'm not an overtly expressive person when it comes to politics.
What?
When it comes to
What?
politics.
What? Get out
Yeah,
of here.
I'm not on Facebook going, well, I think, Agent Orange is not doing, whatever. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not out there expressing myself like that. I allow my work to kind of
Speak for yourself.
speak for me. So I hide behind my little characters and I put my little opinions inside of them,
Yeah.
And so with her, I was sneaking in all the things that I want to say.
Let me show you the meaning it holds to me and to thousands of other women across the United States. I am not oppressed. I am empowered.
Had me choked up.
To be honest with you, it wasn't even me on that moment. And I told that to Eric, to the director, after the take was done. I was like, guys, that wasn't me. I swear to God, that wasn't me. It almost felt like there was an overwhelming feeling of like all these things that were coming to me, these things that I was seeing. Somebody else was speaking through me.
Your channel.
I was just being used, and it was such a beautiful moment in my all acting experiences and career that I was like, oh, this is why I'm doing this, because I need to like be a voice for somebody else. It's not even about me, and it was so freaking great. Like I just loved it so much, and I want that feeling for the rest of my career.
She took those words and just lived through it. Like,
yeah, she said she was a channel in that moment too.
She really was, and we rehearsed a lot. I mean, we did a lot of rehearsals. I mean, I'm a person that likes to rehearse.
Yeah.
So we got together and we would sit down, and sometimes we wouldn't even do any dialogue. We would just talk about the character, and we would just say, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Well, I think she's this, and I think. So we would just open dialogue and just talk about the character, and that's always helpful for not only me as a director to how I want the direction to go, but to find out, the buttons to push in her or to try to get her to,
the crack.
Right. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned, because I was an actor for 20 years, never really hit it big or anything like that, but I was an actor for a while, and I did a lot of theater and everything like that, and took thousands of courses and classes, studied it to the near end, and so to learn that language, to speak to an actor is a benefit.
Absolutely.
So I was able to get her to
go there,
but she's brave. She was so brave. She was so willing. She was so on point with what she wanted. So it was great. So yeah, that was a great experience. I remember we were all watching her do this monologue, and she had to do it like 5, 6, 7 times. I mean, over and over again, different takes, different,
Yeah.
And each time
got realer.
Yeah. Each time she said, just give me some time.
Yeah.
And then she would grab it.
Yeah.
And we go, okay, ready? Roll, and she was just
you
on
could tell
point.
she was steeped in that moment.
Yeah,
for sure.
So it was cool. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that part. I mean.
Yeah. No, a lot. I think. Yeah, and it's so funny
it's
because
very empowering to watch women, assert themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect it, but I mean, I'm happy to see, whenever a woman can speak for herself and with such authority over her destiny, over her path, all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think the placement of it is the way we place it, and you'll see when people see the film where we placed it. It kind of anchors. It's an anchor for the story. It kind of anchors her character because, before that we see her going through some stuff, and then you know what I mean. We
Some
see her,
stuff.
yeah, just
Yeah,
some
some
stuff. I don't
stuff.
want to give too much away,
That's true, yeah.
but we see her being challenged,
Yeah.
and then we see, well, wow, she's challenged, but now there's some strength there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some bravery there. There's some power there.
Absolutely.
You know, so yeah, I found that really interesting.